Und dass wir da weitermachen, ne? Spielladen, automatisch speichern. Das war... Okay, da war im Krankenhaus. Bei dem Tüten. Tüten, genau. Typen. Haben wir alles Ding gefragt? Aber das...
Are you crazy? Given his condition, it's likely to actually kill him.
Ja, da hat sie wohl recht, leider.
Do you know what this key opens?
Gehen wir alles
You
mal
must
durch.
be truly desperate if you ask random people a question like that.
Naja, hätte er sein können. Okay, wir hatten
I
eigentlich
have some more questions, Charles.
I'm listening.
alles durchgefragt, oder? Ja, haben wir eigentlich.
I don't need to show him that.
Nee,
I don't need to show him that.
ist auch nicht. Wir gehen erstmal alles durch, bis
I
ich
don't need to show him that.
wieder auf dem Track bin.
I don't need to show him that.
Nein, wir futtern nebenbei, also wundert dich nicht, wenn wir gerade ein bisschen wenig schreiben. Alles klar, dann lasst es euch schmecken auf jeden Fall. Aber schwatzt nicht zu laut. Ich höre das bisher. Nein, Scherz.
Do you know what this is?
A flower. Why don't you consult a botanist instead of bothering me with this nonsense?
Es hätte ja sein können. Mensch.
I don't need to show him that.
I don't need to show.
I don't need to show him that.
Okay, dann sind wir...
Thanks, Charles. That's all I need for now.
You're welcome, Kathy. Come back anytime.
Werden wir. Wahrscheinlich, möglicherweise.
Looks like Wade brought some of his old tunes with him.
Ich muss mal gerade hier die Taste mal ein bisschen näher holen. Grammophon, Telegemälde, Telefon, sein Bodyguard. Gemälde und zwei Gemälde. Gemälde und zwei Gemälde.
Just some boring landscape paintings.
Da gehört dein Host, Robby.
Just some boring landscape paintings.
Hast du alles vorher. Ja, ich hab's gerade erst gelesen.
Private phone. Wade must get special privileges here.
Hoch. Und auch dir, Foxy, danke für auch dein Host. Der nicht immer funktioniert.
The guy is huge. I wonder how many cows he eats per day.
Ja, nicht unbedingt Kühe, müssen ja nicht sein.
Just some boring landscape paintings.
Okay, nee, haben wir nix, ne?
My smoke's about a pack. Started when I was 12 and never looked back. Pretty much the only thing keeping me sane.
Okay. Dann gehen wir wieder. Weil ich sehe gerade nichts, was uns weiterbringen kann. Da in der Richtung. Okay, keine Cutscene, nachdem wir rausgegangen sind. Was haben wir denn hier?
Smoking allowed. Guess this place is a bit behind on healthcare regulations.
Ja.
Was expecting plastic, but this looks like a real plant. Rows and columns of files. Probably easier to use the computer if I need to do some digging.
Okay, das haben wir eigentlich erledigt. Das haben wir eigentlich erledigt. Ich muss mich gerade zu erinnern, was jetzt noch zu machen ist. Krankenhaus haben wir eigentlich abgeschlossen.
Yep, it's full of trash. Figure that.
Full of trash, like my soul. Hey. Wo waren wir noch nicht? Ah ja. Naturschutzgebiet oder die Kirche? Ich glaube, wir machen das mal in die Kirche. Dreifaltigkeit.
Hello, Father.
Greetings, my child. I'm glad you decided to come here.
Yeah, but just so you know, I'm not here to join your church or anything.
Oh, I would never assume that.
Good. So, with that out of the way, I have some questions.
Sure.
Anything you need. I'm Isaac Price.
Kathy Rain, but I'm guessing you figured that out already.
I did. Rumors spread quickly around here. So how can I be of service?
Okay, was kannst du zum 81er Vorfall sagen?
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather in 81?
It was the work of the devil, I'll say that much. Joseph was a kind man. He did not deserve such a fate. You heard my speech at the funeral, Kathy. I meant every word. He was a great man who did much good for this community.
Did you know him personally?
In a way, he and my father did charity work together. Joseph was around a lot when I was young. They collaborated on a few different projects for the homeless and for the troubled youth, among other things.
So my grandfather was a member of the church?
I wouldn't say that, no. He was a friend of the church, but he wasn't a religious man. He believed only in philanthropy. That being said, Joseph was the person who convinced me to become a priest.
Okay.
Really?
Oh, yes. I was a teenager back then. Full of rebellion, every fiber of my being wanting to distance myself from my father. Joseph made me realize my sinful pride and showed me how I should follow my heart, regardless of what others might think. And for that, I'm eternally grateful.
Klingt gar nicht mal so schlecht in der Richtung. War ein guter Einfluss wohl. Lily Myers.
Does the name Lily Myers mean anything to you?
It does. Before I was ordained, I was a substitute teacher in her high school.
Really? Did you know her personally?
We weren't close. I only knew her as much as a teacher would know any student.
All right, so how did she seem toward the end?
For one, she started skipping school a lot. And when she did show up, she was absent-minded and moody. She always looked depressed and hunched down like she had the whole world on her shoulders.
Any idea of what caused this change?
Not a clue. All I know is, when she returned from that last summer break, she was a whole different person.
Inwiefern? Das will ich ja gern wissen.
Does the name Lily...
It...
Really?
We...
All right.
Okay, das wiederholt sich.
Any idea?
Not...
Oh. Jimmy Cochran.
Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is?
I don't recognize that name, no.
Okay. Die ist Kunst. Ich weiß nicht, ob der was damit kennt. Aber kennt die relativ.
Do you know anything about an art theft at the Wade estate in the 80s?
I have just a vague memory of reading about it in the paper.
Okay. Nun zur Kirche.
Care to tell me the history of the church?
I'd be happy to. The story is a fascinating one. This church was founded by my father, William T. Price, in the 70s. Back then, he made his living as a traveling salesman and was driving through this area as he had done so many times before. However, this day was different. My father held dark thoughts in his mind. He was angry, thinking of evil deeds, even considering swerving off the road into a rock and ending it all. Then suddenly, divine intervention. 3 bright lights appeared. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. The sign of God. This epiphany was the moment my father had been waiting for. He sold all of his belongings and took me and my brother to live with him here in Conwell Springs. Soon thereafter, he built this church and started gathering followers. They began to refer to him as Father Bill.
I take it that window up there resembles what he saw when he had this epiphany?
Indeed. The stained glass window depicts the Holy Trinity, as witnessed by my father.
Do you know exactly when or where this event took place?
Why do you ask?
Oh, just curious. It's a captivating story.
Well, it was the spring of 1971, but my father never told anyone where.
Okay, so what happened then?
People flocked to Father Bill. He started teaching, writing scripture. The church flourished and continued to grow all the way up until his sudden death in 1983. That's when I stepped in to take leadership of the church.
I take it that the church started declining after the death of Father Bill?
Yes, naturally so. With such a magnetic personality, he was irreplaceable. But I assure you, the church is still very much thriving.
Sieht man.
Looks kind of empty to me.
It's not really our peak hours.
Mhm.
What's up with you handing out pamphlets at funerals then? Trying to reel people in at a weak moment?
I'm going to assume you meant no disrespect, child. I'm simply providing divine guidance when it's needed the most.
Ah, hallo Alex. Willkommen und hallo. Na? Alles klar bei euch? Ich freue mich nachher auf For the King nachher. Aber das mache ich natürlich ohne Stream. Das muss ich unbedingt mit Stream sein, also von daher. Aber das ist in Ordnung. Wo waren wir denn? Wir sind jetzt in der Kirche. Dreifaltigkeit, das hat was. Was sagt er zu dem Bild?
I could, but I think I have more to gain from a subtle strategy.
Na
I'll keep it
gut.
to myself for now, until I know more about this church.
For the King. Genau. For the King, ja. Das ist auch mal eine andere Person mal gestreamt hat.
I sincerely doubt it will come to that.
Sicher? Ein bisschen durchbrutzeln.
Do you recognize the men in this picture, Isaac?
Only your grandfather. And that's just because I was given a similar picture at the service the other day.
Achso, aufgehört. Das ist auf Epic, hab nie angesehen. Ich hab's nochmal im Stream gesehen und hab's auch auf Epic. Also ich hab's nochmal mitgenommen, wo es gratis war.
I don't need to show him that. Do you know what this key opens?
Vielleicht sagt das was.
I'm afraid not, my child.
Dammit.
I don't need to show him that.
Auch nicht.
I don't need to show him that. I don't need to show him that.
Okay, dann war's das hier schon mal.
That's all I need for now, Father.
May the Lord shine his light on you.
Impressive window. There's no doubt about it. Those are the smoky lights.
Wenn jetzt so nicht so viel zu tun hätte, könnte er das Programm nehmen, aber auch ohne Stream ist For the King klasse. Ja, ist ein bisschen zu viel dann am Ende. Ich weiß ja, wie lange Katie Rain läuft, aber danach wollte ich eigentlich auch noch was anderes machen. Keine Ahnung. Aber ist ja nicht schlimm, wenn wir das ohne machen, oder? Denke ich mal. Muss ja nicht alles on Stream sein. Ah. Na, ist gut so. Gut. Okay, das ist die Ansicht aus dem Fenster, der Streamfenster auf ist und das Mauszeiger rumwedelt, das hat mich gerade ein bisschen verwirrt. Entschuldigung. Hä? Okay, Altar. Bibeln, 2 Türen. Was ist mit den Bibeln hier? Können wir da eine klauen und dann
I
verbrennen?
really shouldn't. They might burn.
Ach so, okay, ja. Das kann ja auch sein. Was ist denn hinter dieser Tür? Können wir da überhaupt durch?
Locked.
Dammit. Ist ja auch ist ja auch immer schwer, wenn man zu dritt eine Kampagne spielt, einen Termin zu fahren, wann es weitergehen kann. Ja, das ist dann auch sehr schwierig. Mal kann der andere nicht, mal dort nicht. Das ist nicht einfach. Wirklich nicht einfach, ja. Oh, danke, Robby. Jetzt es nicht raus haben, sonst
Locked.
Musik weg. Okay, was sagt denn der
It's an
Altar?
altar. You know, the place where they put the sacrificed goats, kids, and other crap.
Genau, Ziegen und Kinder werden dort geopfert auf den Altar. Okay. Oh. Danke euch beiden. Kann man den Schlüssel irgendwie mit der Tür verbinden?
Nope, not the right key.
Vielleicht die andere. Oh, was da? Ah, er hat wieder ein Lied gekriegt, der Alex. Nice. Hm.
Nope, not the right key.
Duellieren. Oh oh.
Impressive window. There's no doubt about it. Those are the smoky lights.
Okay, warte mal, kann man das irgendwie...
A striking resemblance, to say the least.
Oh, abgelehnt. Okay. Gut, also hier bringt uns die Kirche nothing. Okay, gehen wir wieder raus. Mischesser. Okay. Kann man durchaus wählen. Nope. Gehen wir mal da hin. Oh. Auf Platz 4 ist er.
Well, this is
Nice.
it. This is where the picture was taken. I'm not sure what I expected to find here. I need to clear my head.
Erstmal rauchen, genau. Nein, verloren. Oh.
What the?
Why, hello there. You have laid eyes on this dapper fellow once before, haven't you?
War dieser Typ nicht in diesen einen Traum? Oder Szene zumindest im Haus von unserer Oma? Da kann man doch bekannt vor, nicht Be Frank. Das ist nicht die Be Frank, auf jeden Fall nicht. Der sieht nicht so freundlich aus. Cheers. Bezweifle ich Mr. Popper. außer der Aufkleber auf einer Flasche als Bild seht. Nett. Nein, wirklich nein, wirklich nicht. Nein, an einen grusigen Glatzkopf mit Make-up. Würde ich mich erinnern.
Nope, just no. I'd remember a creepy bald dude with makeup.
Memories can deceive, Kathy. Dig deeper.
Who are
Okay.
you? How do you know my name?
It is my calling to know people like you, those shackled by their past, yet yearning for change.
I feel strange. Am I dreaming?
It's the mending. I will try to facilitate.
You're not real. I'm lying asleep in my bed right now.
Focus, Kathy. Listen to the drowned girl.
You mean Lily? What about her?
She's the one who slipped away, filled with secrets. While she may be free in death, her cold, wet hands still trap many in painful ignorance.
What is this, Woodstock poetry slam? Mind speaking like a normal person?
I knew you wouldn't disappoint. I'm glad, given how much trouble I went through to be here. You see, my name was taken from me, so I claimed a color in its stead. The next time we meet, you'll know the exact hue of red. You're on the right path, Kathy. Follow your grandfather, and everything will work out in the end.
Okay.
Wait, what? How did I get here? Am I going crazy? Am I turning into Mom?
What the hell? Okay, wir sind wieder zu Hause. Das ist, weird. Das ist lang. 7 Jahre, 6 Monate und 3 Stunden. Das ist lang. Ja. By the way, wie Frank trägt die Frisur schöner als der. Auf jeden! Ich hab halt den nächsten Zeitraum. Ich weiß ja nicht, ob das... Also wenn ich raustappe, dann macht das wieder das Spiel dumm. Stumm. Dumm. Aber ich kann immer... Du kannst nicht mithalten,
An old
Foxy.
wheelchair. Not too dusty. Grandpa must have used it towards
Knapp.
the end.
Also 5 Monate mehr, dann, oder 6 Monate mehr, da wär's schon dabei, ja. Aber kurz. Ups. Achso, Chat-Regeln, ja, ja. Count Age. War was? Okay, wie sind wir jetzt wieder... Ich wollte wieder zurück. Nee, warte mal, gehen wir lieber zurück. Ja, gehen wir nochmal zurück. Dann halt, nee, zu den längsten. Das klingt ein bisschen
Keep red
verkehrt.
horse. It's some old Swedish thing, I think. This paint looks fresh. Grandma must have had this restored recently.
Wir haben einen Gewinner. Vor 7 Jahren, 1 Monat, 2 Tagen und 9 Stunden habe ich die PS4-Stream-Funktion getestet. Und die war gar nicht mal so schlecht in der Richtung, wenn du mich fragst. Robbie? Ja?
Oh, hello, dear. Glad to see you again so soon.
Hi, Grandma. I just thought I'd drop by.
Sure, hon. Stay as long as you'd like.
Wie lange ist er denn nun? Ja, wie es da steht. 8 Jahre, 1 Monat, 13 Tage und 19 Stunden. Ich weiß gar nicht, was du meinst.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Very well, dear.
Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is? He was a friend of Grandpa's.
I believe he teaches at the flight school these days.
I don't think so, at least not anymore. I was told he was placed in a mental facility.
Really? He always struck me as a kind man, maybe a bit nervous and on edge, but not crazy.
There's more. I found out that Jimmy asked Grandpa for help not long before Grandpa ended up in that wheelchair. Jimmy sounded really desperate. I'm sure what happened to Grandpa that night had something to do with his cry for help.
You should go find the man then. Surely he must know something.
That's the plan. I just wondered if there's anything else you think I should know about him.
Not really. We haven't stayed in touch since Joseph was injured. I know that he had a wife, Agatha, and a son, James. Agatha passed away from cancer years ago, but as far as I know, James still lives in the city with his family.
Okay, thanks, Grandma.
Okay. Elements reagiert. Das sieht nach wie ein gültiger Benutzername aus. Sehr schön, sehr schön.
I don't see a reason to ask her about that.
Okay. Und Alex ist natürlich am längsten dabei.
What do you see in this picture, Grandma?
I have no idea, but it's quite an eerie display. What is it?
I'm trying to figure that out. I found the picture hidden in the attic.
Oh, come to think of it, the trees do look similar to the ones in Conwell Woods.
Yeah, it was taken somewhere in that area. I found out that the flower in the picture matches a rare local species.
Aren't you clever? Do let me know if you come across anything else.
Okay. Dafür habe ich, aber, dafür habe ich habe weniger Watchtime. 13 Tage bis 4 Stunden. Ey, keine Minuten und Sekunden. Oh.
I don't want to show her that.
Okay.
See you later, Grams.
Take care, dear.
Hat die da oben was verändert? Robby hat erst 2 Tage, 90 Stunden. Okay. Noch heute die Wahlfehler. Das bekomme ich eingeholt. Mohaha. Da war ja nichts mehr, ne?
Nah, nothing else in there.
Ne. Vielleicht
An
das?
electronic metal detector. Kinda clunky for a person to lug around without a specific use for it.
Meine Watchtime ist meine Watchtime. Wegen TV-App, ne? Okay. Hier soll irgendwas sein, oder? Warte mal.
I've already searched that. An old typewriter covered in cobwebs. Various books and office supplies. Nothing in particular catches the eye. An industrial-sized jug of detergent.
Abo. Ich habe keine Ahnung, ob das wirklich das geht.
A worn office chair on wheels. I'm feeling a sudden urge to do a race. Decades-old coffee. Lovely. It looks like someone was doing geometry. I can't make much sense of it.
Ja, Entschuldigung. Ich habe gesagt, ich bin nicht so müde wie
Just
gestern.
small
Ich
bills.
fühle mich auch
Nothing
nicht so
interesting.
müde wie gestern. Klingt doof, ist aber so. Okay, hier ist nichts. Ich glaube, wir müssen nochmal zurück ins Naturschutzgebiet. Tröd. 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 Oh.
Hello?
Moin.
Creepy bald guy. Guess no one's home.
Was haben wir denn hier?
That wasn't here before. Looks like a specimen of the red scythe. It's endangered. I'm not gonna take it without a really good reason.
Schaufel. Mit der Schaufel.
Hey, is this shovel taken? Good enough for me.
Und Hermit. Okay.
Handy little shovel. I can dig it.
Gräbt sie ins Gedächtnis. Das ist das Bild. Gutmann.
A bald man dressed in red. Oh, creepy.
Das wird Geheimnisse da halt irgendwie. Nein, können wir nicht auswählen. Ich habe keine Ahnung, warum was freischaltet. Aber ich hätte was mit Lilly. Gehen wir mal zu Lilly. Zu den Meyers. gehen?
Looks like there's a small dock with a couple of boats. I don't have a reason to go down there.
Not yet.
Thick, dense forest. What were you doing out there, Grandpa?
We will see.
Oh, it's you again. Come on in.
Come on in! Okay. Oh, ist der Kleine hin.
No Nathan today?
Nah, haven't seen Nate all day. Probably out in the woods.
Das klingt nicht gut. Oh!
Looks like Nathan knows the strange red man. I need to talk to him about this. That must be Lily. She seems very happy looking up at the red man. Is this how Nathan still sees himself? As a little boy?
Okay, das ist sehr weird. Vielleicht weiß sie was?
I had a few more questions, Sue.
Shoot.
I don't need to ask her about that.
Gehen wir alles mal durch.
Did you know that somebody stole Lily's paintings from Wade?
Huh? I knew he got robbed a few years back, but I thought he still had them all.
Do you know who the red man is?
Oh, that's just Nate's imaginary friend. The Red Man has been around ever since my boy was little.
I see. So there's no actual person in town he could be referring to?
No way! According to Nathan, the Red Man hasn't changed in 30 years.
Warum?
The red man actually exists. I met him in the forest.
What? That's crazy talk. Stop kidding around. I am not in the mood.
No reason to show her that.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna head off now.
Sure thing, little cat. Come back anytime.
Eben. Ich würde es gerne mitnehmen.
That must be Lily. She seems very happy looking up at the red man.
Wollte ich faul laufen lassen oder was?
A bald man dressed in red. Oh, creepy.
Wald.
Yet another burial ground for those sweet very lifelike. Contrary to popular belief, I don't believe the owls are more than what they seem. Looks like they barely touched the food. Nice view of the lake from here.
Wieder raus. Zum Dock müssen wir noch nicht,
Looks
ne?
like there's a small dock with a couple.
Okay. Die beiden sind echt schlimm, ey. Mal dahin. Hm. Das ist aber nichts anderes. Hm. Was ja doch ein bisschen. Was uns ja noch. Ja, doch ein bisschen gern. Noch, ja. Ein Scherz. Hm. Hm. Hm.
A family mausoleum. Isaac's family must be pretty rich. Those things don't come cheap. A family Rest in peace, Grandpa. I wish things could have been different.
Steht bitte. Was? Dauern? Was? Was ist das? Was? Wie? Wieso? Hm. Okay.
I'm just gonna let Grandpa rest in peace instead.
Daumen, ach so. Was guckst du über das Handy?
A family.
Ich weiß nicht, wo ich jetzt hin.
Conwell Springs. I never thought I'd return to this place.
War nur ein Gag. Ja, hoffe ich doch. Ah, schlimm mit euch. Wohin? Ich habe keine Ahnung. Da habe ich eigentlich nichts, oder? Aber wenn es mal passiert, dann ist keine Absicht. Ist mir letztes Mal 6-mal passiert. Ja, Moment. Achso.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is?
Not really, Kathy. Sorry.
Nah, I don't want to ask him about that.
Okay.
Do you know anything about a weird bald guy dressed in red around here?
You're joking, right?
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
I don't want to show him that.
Auch nicht. Ja, mir liegt das Handy links neben mir. Wenn ich es aufnehme, komme ich mit dem Daumen oft aufs Herz. 90% aller Fälle kann ich noch Nein drücken. Okay.
Well, gotta go.
See ya.
Daumen oder
Hello, Sheriff.
Daumen.
Mind if I
Okay.
ask you
Warum?
a few
Was
more
das heißt,
questions?
weiß ich nicht.
If you must.
Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is?
Nope.
Do you know anything about the art theft in the Wade estate?
Yes, Mr. Wade phoned ahead about that. Lenny!
Yes, boss.
Get the report from the burglary in the Wade estate back in '86?
On it, boss. There you go, Kathy.
Thanks, buddy.
Was, du bin Analphabet? Analphabet? Okay, das klingt böse. So, jetzt geht's um den Raub an den Wade-Anwesen. 11.3.1986. 1:12 Uhr. Der Alarm auf dem Wade-Anwesen wird ausgelöst. Das Haus steht derzeit leer und die Polizei wird von den Nachbarn kontaktiert. 11.3.86 um 2:04 Uhr. Beamte erscheinen am Tatort. Mehrere eingeschlagene Fenster können entdeckt werden. Bei der Durchsuchung des Anwesens und des umgebenden Geländes kann keine Spur der Täter gefunden werden. 12.3.86 um 2:20 Uhr. Ein einzelner Zeuge, identifiziert als Franklin Goldfarb, berichtet, gesehen zu haben, wie mehrere Diebe den Tatort verlassen. Am 12.04.1986, 12:15 Uhr, Charles Wade kommt in Cornwall Springs an, um eine offizielle Stellungnahme abzugeben. Nachdem er das Haus inspiziert hat, berichtet er, dass Gemälde im Wert von über 15.000 US-Dollar gestohlen wurden. Am 26.04.1986, 14 Uhr. Wie habe ich auch angesagt? Die fraglichen Kunstwerke sind noch nicht in Kreisen aufgetaucht, die normalerweise mit gestohlenen Waren in Verbindung gebracht werden. Die Untersuchung wird eingestellt, da keine weiteren Hinweise aufgetaucht sind. Und? Das.
I gotta find this Goldfarb guy. Maybe he knows more about the burglary.
Okay, boss.
Hi, Lenny.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Does the name Franklin Goldfarb mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar, but I can't place him.
Okay.
Well, gotta go.
See ya.
Butter bei die Fische. Zack McCracken 2 ist kostenlos bereitgestellt im Web und komplett auf Deutsch vertont. Super gelungen, das Game. Ein Projekt wäre auch gut zum Strömen. Ja, das wäre für ein Rätselpart, also Rätselstream auf jeden Fall was eigentlich gut zumindest. Zack McCracken 1 müsste ich
Hello,
eigentlich
Sheriff.
überhaben, vielleicht,
Mind if
glaube
I
ich.
ask you a few more questions?
Glaube ich. Muss ich
If you
gucken.
must.
Redman?
Do you know anything about a weird bald guy dressed in red around here?
What the hell are you talking about?
Never mind.
Okay. Das hat nicht so gefallen. Franklin Goldfarb.
Does the name Franklin Goldfarb mean anything to you?
Farb.
Never heard of him. Anything else?
Nee.
I'll hang on to it for now. That's all for now.
Good.
Nun trinkt er, ich werde nimmer. Ja. Wenn ich gerade labern kann, ich das ja machen. So. Muss ich in den Telefonbuch mal gucken. Bei Fanprojekten sollte man sich vorher schlau machen. Das geht. Nicht, dass eine Grauebene ist oder sogar verboten ist, weil nicht lizenziertes Zeugs. You got a point, ja. Hallo Kio. Hi. Ja, fahren wir zur Oma. Wegen. Es war Oma. Wegen den roten Banden. Mal sehen, was sie sagt.
Oh, hello, dear.
Haben die schon wissen. Ja.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Mhm.
Very well, dear.
I don't see a reason to ask her about that.
Warum? Okay.
Does the name Franklin Goldfarb mean anything to you?
Oh, that poor man. He used to be an upstanding citizen, you know. Now he's constantly drinking and keeps babbling on about that imaginary acting career of his.
Wait.
Sad thing. Do you know where I can find him?
He's homeless, dear. Lost his job a few years ago and never really got back on his feet.
Okay, now I know who you're talking about. Thanks, Grandma. Looks like I'm gonna have to have a chat with Goober.
Mhm. Okay.
Bye, Grandma. I'll be back later.
So long.
Da ist Q etwas seltsam in der Richtung. Q ist voll beliebt hier. Kann man schon sagen, eigentlich. Ja. Eigentlich, kann man sagen. Ja. So. Stuckköpfchen. Oh ja. Da hat aber Foxy jetzt recht. Kio kann ein Stuckkopf sein, ja.
Nah, nothing like that in here. Nope, couldn't find it.
War da was?
No result for that. Nah, nothing like that in here.
Wir gehen alles durch.
I already know that Goober is Franklin Goldfarb. I should just go find him.
Okay. Stuckkopf? Bin vage, also. Telefon. Kann jeder ein Stuckkopf sein, wenn er sie es diverse will?
No answer. Guess E is in class.
Ich schätze schon. Kommt wohl, wie die Intensität ist in der Richtung. Mehr oder weniger, je nachdem sozusagen. Kann auch ein Stuckkopf sein manchmal. Ja. Ist halt nur die Frage, wie standhaft man dann sein kann. Aber das ist auch wieder abhängig von der Person selbst. So, Dille. Ich frage mich, ob wieder ein Gefängnis ist. Ich glaube, er ist wieder ein Gefängnis. Kann das sein? Der Obdachlose.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Nee.
Well, gotta go.
See ya.
Wenn du vorher noch etwas essen soll, musst du vorher noch was essen, sonst fangen wir 20:30 an. Warte mal. Willst du vorher noch was essen, sonst fangen wir 20:30 an. Es gibt ja noch erst eine Stunde. Ich wollte eigentlich gegen 8 Uhr dann so langsam den Raid einschmeißen. Beziehungsweise dann Feierabend machen. Gegessen habe ich schon. Aber ich lege mir mal eine Kleinigkeit zurecht, falls mit Zucker sowas niedrig ist, aber sonst bin ich mit dem Essen eigentlich durch.
No
der
need to
Richtung.
do that again. Besides, I think that poor plant has suffered enough.
Also wir können dann ruhig dann um 20 Uhr anfangen dann. Mit For the King. Ohne Ström. Wünschst du, war schon immer so. Wenn ich was nicht wollte, dann wollte ich es nicht. Hab mich auch schlagfertig gewehrt. Ja, die Geschichten kenne ich, ja. That's true.
I don't have a reason to go in there right now.
Was sagt? Sheriff was? Okay, Pascal, Stress. Ja, Stress mach ich mir nicht. Obwohl.
Hello, Sheriff. Mind if I ask you a few more questions?
If you must.
Ach, haben wir schon, okay.
That's all for now.
Good.
Ja. Okay, da müssen wir ein bisschen rumgehen. Nächster spielt mit Pfeife und mir For the King. Ja, genau. Mit Alex und Pfeife, genau. Oh, vielleicht hat die Kirche was? Vielleicht dort? Hi, Isaac.
Hello, Isaac. I've got a few more questions for you.
I'm all ears, my child.
Der rote Mann.
This may sound strange, but have you heard of or seen a strange man dressed in red?
Only our Lord and Savior Jesus. Surely his rags were drenched in blood as he lay upon the cross.
That's not what I meant. I mean someone here in Conwell Springs.
Are you joking? I haven't seen a person like that, no.
Do you know who Franklin Goldfarb is?
I'm afraid not, my child.
Okay.
That's all I need for now, Father.
May the Lord shine his light on you.
Isaac, ja. Könnte noch sein. War ich in der Klinik wieder?
I need a word, Miss Mendez.
Wait, how do you know my name?
It's written on that board behind you, genius.
You have the eyesight of a bald eagle or something?
What can I say? I'm a freak of nature. What happened to Goober, anyway?
Who?
The guy who had the seizure?
Oh, he ran off somewhere. Kept babbling about a religious near-death experience.
Okay, thanks.
Ups. Stimmt, den haben wir ja getasert. Upsi. Und Nahtoderfahrung. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Dann wieder wohl... Friedhof sein? Gucken wir da mal. Nee. Franklin ist nicht hier. Okay. Wo könnte denn sonst sein? Vielleicht doch da im Wald, wo wir... Guck mal im Wald. Ansonsten wieder zur Kirche. Nee. Nee. Okay, da ist er nicht. Ja, ist ja so. Alles klar, Alex. Dann guten Abo. Und genau das, was Bob sagt, genau. Bin ich schon wieder hin. Der Bob. Na komm, wieder zurück. Das klickt. Damit. Mal kurz zurück zur Kirche. Da ist er. Goober.
Hello again, Goober.
You again? Are you stalking me, girl? You pop up everywhere I go.
Maybe.
I'll try to tone down the charm, but I can't promise anything.
Huh, yeah, you're quite the charmer.
I know. I just said that, man.
Listen, I feel kind of bad about the electrocution.
Oh, that's what it was. What a cherry on top of my stellar performance.
Yeah, it was pretty convincing.
So what brings you to the house of God? Come to repent?
I'm afraid that ship has long since sailed, buddy. I had a few things I wanted to ask you about, though.
Shoot, Missy.
I don't need to ask him about that.
Hätte sein können.
I should probably confront him directly about him being a witness. Your real name is Franklin Goldfarb, right?
Oh, nobody calls me that.
Regardless, I know for a fact that you were a witness to a burglary a few years back at the Wade estate.
Yeah, what about it?
Why don't you tell me what you saw exactly?
I heard the alarm go off, glass breaking, then I saw 3 guys running away, carrying a bunch of stuff.
What did they look like?
It was dark, I don't know, they were definitely 3 big, bulky guys. They
what?
Oh, nothing, that's it. Didn't see anything else.
Bullshit, spit it out.
Well, one of those guys dropped his ring when running away. I sort of pawned it.
A ring? What kind of ring?
Platinum with an inscription. 2 letters, B something. Man, I don't remember. My photographic memory stopped working in 1979.
Which pawn shop was that?
Pete's Pawning and Plumbing. It closed down a long time ago, though. Owner left town. There's a coffee shop back there now.
Too bad. Guess that's a dead end. Thanks anyway. Didn't I see 2 letters fitting that description recently? Not on a building. It was something small.
B noch was. Okay.
I don't need to ask him about that. I already asked him about that. I should look into the ring with a B followed by another letter. Didn't I see 2 letters fitting that description recently? Not on a building. It was something small.
Irgendwas.
Did the inscription on the ring look anything like this?
Wow, actually exactly like that.
BH.
Any idea what BH stands for?
Beehive? Bet high? Big head?
Bananenhut.
Do you know what this is?
Chinese fireworks, of course.
Ah, das haben wir
I
schon.
grew up in Shanghai. I know what I'm talking about. They used to call me Dong Pai, meaning round-eyed baldy. Those were some rough years. I miss the food, not to mention the women. Got 2 kids down there now, Maylin and Little Pink.
Time to hit the off switch now, buddy.
Okay.
Okay, that's all for now.
See ya.
Vielleicht kann er weiterhelfen?
Hello, Isaac. I've got a few more questions for you.
I'm all ears, my child.
Do you know what BH means? It's inscribed on this lighter.
I'm sorry, but no.
That's all I need for now, Father.
May the Lord shine his light on you.
Nee, bloß nicht. Jetzt noch blind. Entschuldigung. Großmuttern vielleicht. Ah. Mal rein.
Oh, hello, dear.
Kommen Sie gleich mal.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Very well, dear.
Do you recognize the acronym BH? It's on Dad's lighter.
Yes, dear, it means the Black Hats. They're those ruffians on motorcycles whom your father associated with.
Ah.
Oh, his biker gang. That makes
Okay.
sense. What can you tell me about the Black Hats?
I refuse to talk about those hoodlums. They turned your father into a horrible person. You should stay far away from them, Kathy. They're awful people, just awful.
I don't want to show her that.
Okay. Zumindest
See you later, Grams.
Take care, dear.
keine wirkliche Sackgasse. Oh, hallo Paddy! Hallo Fürst der Finsternis. Finsternis, genau. Tempirus. Was? Oh Gott, was war das jetzt? Ach ja. Ja, das mache ich später. Das machen wir später. Ich wollte gerade nachgucken. Aber die haben, glaube ich, keinen Telefoneintrag, oder? Telefonbucheintrag.
No result for that.
Hätte ja sein können.
McConnell Air Force Base, how can I help you?
Hi. I was just wondering if you had time to answer a few questions.
Sure thing, ma'am. Ask away.
Do you know anything about a pilot named Jimmy Cochran? He was assigned to your base during World War II. Maybe even longer?
Hold on, let me check. Yes, Jimmy Cochran, fighter pilot born 1922, tour of duty in Japan from 41 to 42, honorably discharged for health reasons. Spent some time as a civilian pilot elsewhere in the U.S. until he returned to the flight academy here in the capacity of a teacher. Mr. Cochran was the major proponent of opening up the academy to civilian students. He continued teaching at this base until a sudden resignation in 1983 for unspecified reasons.
Okay.
All right, thanks. I don't see a reason to ask him about that.
Wir gehen alles durch.
I don't see a reason to ask him about that. I don't see a reason to ask him about that.
Hätte er sein können.
I don't see a reason to ask.
Ja, okay, das war's.
All right, that's all.
Goodbye, ma'am.
Ah, das ist bestimmt nur Unrecht, oder? Eileen, hallo, bist du da? Dem Schnatzer. Nee.
No answer. Guess E is in class.
Überall Anruf.
You've reached Erica Wade. Leave a message after the beep.
Okay. Naja, wir haben noch ein paar andere Nummern.
I don't need to call him right now.
Damit.
I don't need to call him.
Dann halt nicht. Okay. Vielleicht. Ja, die könnten darüber wissen. Denke ich mal.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
What can you tell me about the Black Hats?
They've caused us trouble from time to time, but they've been kind of quiet lately. We put a few of their captains in the slammer over the years, but we never managed to find enough dirt on their leader. Bo Brunson. Big Bo.
Do you know where I can find them?
Yeah, hold on. Let me just find a map.
Okay.
Got it. Thanks.
Neuer Schauplatz hinzugefügt.
Well, gotta go.
Nice.
See ya.
Okay, das könnte lustig werden.
Hello, Sheriff. Mind if I ask you a few more questions?
If you must.
Wie geht's dir und dem Chat? Also mir geht's soweit besser als gestern. Nicht so müde wie gestern. Ich glaube, es liegt auch daran, dass wir Vize-Freitag haben. Und das Wochenende naht. Mir geht's eigentlich relativ gut. Ja gut, ich habe vorhin noch ein bisschen gepennt, also gedöst eher. So 20 Minuten oder sowas. Ich glaube, daher geht's mir heute ein bisschen. Bin ich heute ein bisschen wacher. Hoffe ich.
What can you tell me about the Black Hats?
Aber sonst, ja.
Why, you care to join? I'm sure they'd be real impressed by your big bike, but that's a man's club.
Let's just say I have a healthy curiosity.
I'd say your curiosity borders on mental illness. You have a death wish? Bikers don't mess around with little girls.
You gonna help me or not, Sheriff?
Not really. Go bother Lenny with it.
Nett. Wie geht's dir denn eigentlich, Perdu?
That's all for now.
Auch alles shiny?
I guess somebody's a winner.
Also shiny wie immer. So, mehr raus. Warte, nicht genommen. Okay. Wir speichern mal, ne? Und fortsetzen. Und go. Hey guys. Hello there.
Sweet butt incoming.
Like hell I am. I'm nobody's property.
You sure? Doesn't she look like a sweet butt? I think she does.
Step off, creep.
Or what? You tell your daddy on me?
Ich hatte nur, wer bis heute morgen 4 Uhr streamt. Ja, eine Shiny. Nee, alles gesund und so. Hab ein wenig gechillt. Überlege, was ich esse. Ah, dann schon mal einen guten Abo. Betüt. Nett. Oh, du kannst deine Eier verbrüdern. Glaubst du wirklich, ich bräuchte einmal meinen Daddy, um 4 Schwächlinge in den Arsch zu treten? Du sollst aber besser stehen.
You think I need my daddy to kick your pathetic ass?
Oh, I love it when they play hard to get.
Let go of me! God.
Okay. Do it.
What the hell's going on out here?
Nothing, Prez. Just having a bit of fun with this gash here.
I suggest you leash that dog of yours.
For fuck's sake, Prospect, not again. Get the hell out of here.
Sorry, boss. I'll go.
Idiot. Wer nur der Mios? Wer nur? Weiß ich auch nicht.
He'll be disciplined for that.
He better be. I take it your beau?
I am. And who are you, darling?
Kathy Rain.
Bullshit. She lives in the city with her deranged mother.
Oof.
Who are you really? Did the Vandals send you?
No, they didn't. I am Kathy Rain.
Prove it then.
Well, I would, but I left my ID back home.
That's convenient. I think I've wasted enough time with you.
I need to figure out some proof.
Feuerzeug. Feuerzeug.
This proof enough for you?
I'll be damned. That's Brian's lighter, all right. Sorry about the paranoia. We've had some problems with the Vandals lately.
I get it. Can't be too careful.
So, that's your ride out there. Corley Motors, right? 78?
76.
You got the same taste as your old man. He always rode Corleys.
Probably the only thing he and I have in common.
Did you set up those mods yourself? Looks custom made for your, small frame.
Yeah, took some time to get the measurements right.
I imagine so.
KT ist cool.
Girls like you don't often ride heavy bikes.
I'm not most girls.
Ain't that the truth? Most girls don't just waltz into places like this either.
I guess you'd know. Anyway, I had some questions for you in the club.
Go ahead, then. Your old man was a good brother, so I'll indulge you for now.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the Black Hats?
Black Hats MC was founded in the 60s by my old man, my uncle, and 2 other local bikers. Conwell Springs is the mother chapter, and we have support clubs in 6 other locations across 3 states. There's a total of 16 members here, 12 patch, 4 prospects. I'm the acting president of this chapter as well as of the whole club. I've been for more than 15 years.
The law give you any trouble?
It used to be tough when your granddad was around. He and Truman ran a tight ship.
And now?
Now they try, but Boyks and the boy are a nuisance at best.
Okay.
I don't need to show him that.
Hätte sein können.
This may be a weird question, but have you ever met a bald man dressed in red?
I've made a few bald men red. That count?
Nicht wirklich.
What can you tell me about the Church of the Holy Trinity?
Do I look like a pious man to you? I've peed on churches.
Nett.
Tell me, how long have you been the president of this club?
15 years now, give or take. VP for 10 before that.
Good. Then you can tell me why you stole Lily Meyer's paintings from Charles Wade in '86.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I'd recommend you be careful with wild accusations like that.
In Ordnung. Gibt es etwas, was ich für den Club tun kann, um dein Vertrauen zu erlangen?
Fine. Is there anything I can do for the club to earn your trust?
You mean like cleaning the toilets? Making coffee? I think we got that covered, cupcake.
Spare me your sexist bullshit. I can take care of business.
You're nothing like your old man, you know that?
I take that as a compliment.
You do that. In any case, I've had enough of this nonsense. Stop pushing your luck.
Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is?
No.
Do you know anything about what happened to Joseph Rain in 1981?
No. We had our differences, me and him, but that's a horrible fate for a man. I'd rather be dead than a vegetable.
So I take it you and him didn't get along.
No, I could write a book about that man. On one page I'd praise him, on the next I'd want to smash his skull in. He could be a real self-righteous prick when he wanted to, that's for sure. But everyone knew he was the real law around here. Truman was a tool. I respected Joseph, and he respected me, but he hated how Brian looked up to me. Joseph always blamed the club for the path Brian chose in life, even though it was just due to him being a shitty father.
You seriously thought Grandpa was a bad parent?
Everybody knew about it. People just tend to forget the bad qualities of men in wheelchairs. Joseph wasn't a saint. He saw everything in black and white. He was only kind to whomever he considered to be good by his narrow moral standards. The ones who wouldn't fit in that small mold didn't get any chances. None whatsoever.
Do you know anything about Lily Myers?
Nothing that anyone else around here couldn't tell you.
Okay.
Do you know what this is?
Whoa.
What? Do you recognize that?
I saw one of those with my own eyes a few years ago.
Okay.
Where?
Middle of the woods, the road to the city. Those things came from nowhere and gave me this crazy headache right on the plate in my head. At the time, I thought it was just a nasty case of migraine.
You have a plate in your head?
Yeah, titanium from a shrapnel wound I got in Nam.
I see. Titanium isn't the least bit magnetic, is it?
How the hell should I know? I'm no scientist.
Do you remember where exactly on the road it happened?
No. Like I said, I dismissed it as a migraine. Didn't pay too much attention as to where I was.
Fair enough. I don't need to show him that. Hey, Bo, any idea of what this key opens?
You ask weird questions, you know that?
I don't need to show him that. I don't need to show him that. Do you know anything about this flower, Bo?
Do I look like a florist to you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Crack me up, girl.
No use. He's not gonna budge on this one. I need to figure out some way to make him more cooperative. I already showed that to him. Care to join me for a smoke, Bo?
Sorry, darling. I'm trying to quit.
Na. Ist doch, glaube ich, besser so.
I don't need to show him that. I don't need to show him that.
Okay, wie kriegen wir ihn dazu?
Yeah, that won't get me into trouble at all.
Beste Möglichkeit ever.
I don't need to show him that.
Nee.
What can you tell me about
Black Hat Commonwealth is a total. I'm the actor.
the law give you
They use it
and now?
now. They
All right, I'm gonna hit the road.
right on. I have some business to take care of, but make yourself at home.
Thanks, Bo. See you around.
Hey, Brian's girl.
Yeah?
I overheard you. I'm Emmett.
Hey.
The boss man isn't usually that grumpy. He's got a lot on his mind. But I think I may know of a way to loosen him up.
I'm all ears, buddy.
Well, Bo and Brian, or the double Bs as we used to call them. They used to have this drink together. Brian came up with it. He called it a Bloodier Mary.
Sounds like my kind of drink.
Yeah, it's basically a Bloody Mary, but with pig blood instead of tomato juice.
I
Yummy.
take that back. Gross.
I'm kidding. It's just a Bloody Mary, but with a special ingredient added to it.
If you say that special ingredient is blood, I will literally punch you.
No, Brian refused to tell anyone what it was. He only made it for special occasions. It's probably something uncommon, like a rare herb or some kind of expensive spice.
So let me guess. If I can produce this drink for Bo, you think he would help me out?
It'll make him remember Brian, which should go a long way. He hasn't had that drink since your old man disappeared. Brian was like a son to him. The boss would have died for him back in the day. If you could recall the good times with your father, he might change his mind.
I guess it could be worth a try. But wait, why are you helping me?
You're Brian's kid. That means you're family. We take care of family.
Well, how was that drink
True.
compared with a regular Bloody Mary?
Tasted a bit more like pepper and had a punch to it. It usually gave some pretty nasty hangovers. Oh, if you had a lot of them, you'd hallucinate some crazy shit. Pretty wild.
Trippy. Thanks.
You're welcome, darling.
Hey, bartender, do you happen to know how to make a Bloodier Mary?
You mean a Bloody Mary?
No, this is something different.
Afraid not. I can make your regular Bloody Mary, though, if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe later. I need to figure something out.
All right, then.
Warte mal.
Hey, Emmett.
Yeah?
Remind me again. What's the difference between a Bloodier Mary and a regular Bloody Mary?
Tasted a bit like pepper and had a lot more punch. Gave some pretty nasty hangovers. And if you drank a bunch of them, you'd hallucinate some crazy shit.
All right, thanks.
Anytime.
Was ist die Pflanze?
It's a photocopy of a book page with information about the red scythe flower. Here's an interesting segment. Another interesting trait of the red scythe is the smell, which is familiar to that of a pepper. The pollen of the plant has also been known to cause hallucinations in concentrated amounts. Native American tribes harvested and smoked the plant for that reason, but the flower never caught on as a modern recreational drug due to the difficulty of growing it. A member of this motorcycle club. I'd rather just talk to their leader. 100% country music. Be still, my heart. Whew, out of order. My ears are safe.
Aber Glück gehabt, wa?
Impressive bar. These guys like to drink. Hey, Emmett, do you think this could be the secret ingredient?
Yeah, definitely sounds like it from what I was told.
All right. I'll give it a shot then.
Okay. Da geben wir noch Bloody
Hey,
Mary.
bartender, do you happen to...
You mean a
No, this...
Afraid not.
Maybe later.
All right, then.
Okay. Dann müssen wir die Blume leider mitnehmen. Beziehungsweise holen. So. Abmarsch.
Sorry, endangered flower, but I really need to make a drink.
Okay. Oh. Oh, ist wieder da.
Hey, bartender, do you...
You mean
No,
afraid not?
maybe later.
All right, then.
Hey, Emmett.
Yeah? Taste any.
All right,
Any.
I should give it to the bartender instead.
Ah, direkt. Okay.
I'd like a Bloody Mary.
Coming right up.
Oh, and add this, will you? Just something I like for flavor. Put it in a blender.
Whatever you say.
The Bloody Mary.
One Bloody Mary. Enjoy.
Thanks, buddy.
The club will cover that, Jose.
Sure thing, VP.
Thanks again, Emmett.
You got it.
Hey, Bo, I have some more questions.
I'm listening.
Hey, Bo, I've got something for you.
I recognize that smell. You found your dad's recipe.
Something like that.
Das ist aber jetzt
Man,
redewürdiger.
is this a trip down memory lane? I keep expecting Brian to walk in here any second. You know, all this nostalgia is making me remember how much I really owe your old man.
Yeah?
Yeah, so here's the deal. In '86, Carl, my VP at the time, came to me and said he had a job lined up for the club. Some guy had offered him good dough for stealing a bunch of paintings from a mansion. He needed 2 brothers for the job.
Okay.
I was busy with other things at the time, so I gave my permission as long as the club got the usual cut. He returned a week later with a nice wad of cash. I didn't realize it was Wade he had knocked off until I read the paper. If I had known that, I'd advised against it. Wade is a powerful man with friends in city council. There's no reason to piss him off.
Got it. So, what do you know about the guy who hired you for the job?
Not much. Carl said it was some bearded preacher.
Whoa, Isaac from the Church of the Holy Trinity?
Could be. I don't know who that is. It was a priest. I know that much.
Thanks, Bo. I'm gonna follow up on this right away.
Okay.
That's it? You're not gonna ask me about what happened to your old man? Not even curious?
I couldn't give 2 shits about that asshole.
Bullshit. Don't expect anyone to believe you're that angry with someone you don't give 2 shits about.
Either he's dead or he abandoned me. Do any of those options look appealing to you?
They don't, but you should know that no one from the club had anything to do with it. I meant it when I said Brian was a good brother. He had no enemies here. Not then, and not now.
Comforting to hear, Mr. President.
Shut up and listen, girl. I'm trying to tell you something. Brian used to talk about heading to Mexico, about riding off into the sunset and getting away from all his newfound responsibilities. And I think part of him was serious. You deserve to know that there's a chance he's still out there somewhere.
Sure. Let's hope that bastard is living it up somewhere.
Just take care of yourself, you hear?
You too. That day went by fast. I think I'm gonna ask if I can stay the night at Grandma's.
Besser ist das. Okay. Da haben wir einiges erfahren, ja. So.
Hello, sweetheart.
Hey, Grandma, it got kinda late. Would it be okay if I stayed the night?
Of course, dear. Have a seat. I'll make you something to eat.
Ah,
Oh,
nice.
you're the best. I'm starving.
Diese Nacht träumt Kathy. Wieder.
Do you see? You are bound to her, and she to you. The separation is an open wound, a tear that can only be cauterized in agony.
Whoa.
For our God is a consuming fire.
Ich frage mich die ganze Zeit, was mit denen auf sich hat. What the hell? 28. September 1995. Tag 4.
Lily's painting, burning, and the kid from the cemetery.
Hm.
It's gotta mean something.
Aber was?
Oh, good morning.
Hi, Kathy.
Hey.
What morning? Wow, this is quite the surprise.
You have such a lovely friend, dear. We've been chatting all morning.
Oh, I have no doubt. She's quite the talker, this one.
You sleep even longer here than you do back home.
Oh, gee, must be the blissful lack of distractions here, E. Can I talk to you for a sec outside, alone?
Okie dokie. If your grandmother doesn't mind being left all by yourself for a while.
Sure. You go ahead, children. I'll be right here if you need me.
Okay, was macht sie hier? Ja. Merkwürdig.
This is not cool. What are you doing here, Eileen?
Helping you, silly. Why else would I be here?
Clearly to torment me in one way or another.
Ah.
Was a single morning devoid of Eileen too much to ask? I'm frankly surprised that I'm allowed bathroom breaks by myself with you in the same building.
I was super bored. Besides, you never got back home last night. I wanted to make sure you were okay.
Well, as you can plainly see, I'm not a corpse.
You could be a very convincing zombie.
Very funny. You can go home now, E.
Fine. I won't tell you what I found in my research yesterday then.
Oh.
Ugh, I hate you.
I'm so glad you asked. I looked up a few statistics for this county, looking for any anomalies. First off, there's a high number of missing persons reports in the area. That wouldn't be too unusual if, let's say, the county had a high crime rate. But it doesn't. Violent crimes are actually lower than in other comparable counties.
Huh. That's just outright creepy.
It gets even better. It turns out that this county has the highest number of clinically insane in the state. And guess what? Conwell Springs County is tiny. Per capita, the difference to the county in second place is humongous, over 1,000%.
That makes some sense. I found out that this cocky person is Loctite at Ingstrom's.
Wow, we should go talk to him, right? He must have some answers.
That's the plan. I should probably fill you in on the rest I found. So, I'm gonna head over there today and confront Isaac about the paintings.
Don't you think it's a bit risky, Kathy? It could just backfire and piss him off.
Oh, I'm hoping it will. Nothing wrong with some good old provocation to make people show their true colors.
You never gave him the picture of the lights, right?
Nah, didn't want the guy to faint. He sounded pretty brainwashed about the Holy Trinity thing.
And none of the church people know who I am, right?
I guess not. So?
My point is that you grilled the priest good yesterday. You already tried it your way. I'm a fellow Christian. Maybe I could try something different, like make up a cute cover story and pretend to want to join their church. If he still won't trust me, I can show him my copy of the picture. Maybe it will make him open up.
I suppose it would give me enough time to drive back to the city and talk to Jimmy before it gets too late.
Yay! Oh, let's do it! I'm so excited. I can't wait to lie to people.
You know that's a sin, right?
Oh, I'm sure Jesus will make an exception this time. After all, he loves me.
I'm not gonna waste any time then. Let's catch up on the phone tonight.
Okie dokie. Talk to you later.
What the fuck? Ich glaube, sie ist die Karikatur von einer... Ja. Und ja, ihr wisst schon. Engstrom Nervenheilanstalt. 15:09 Uhr.
Hello, Jimmy. I've been looking for you.
Oh, is it for real this time?
Yes, this is all very real.
So you're going to ask me about Joseph now?
Yes.
How do you know that? Who told you?
You did. every time you came here.
You're not making any sense, Jimmy. We've never met before.
I'm making perfect sense. Everyone says so. I'm the sharpest tool in the shed.
What?
All bets are off now, Missy. Better buckle up and enjoy the ride. Forget all the rules. No going from top to bottom. No checking off all the items on your list. Start by asking me about the young chronicler.
Moment. What the fuck? Genau, what the fuck? Das war das hier, oder?
Was Lily Myers the chronicler?
The drowned girl, yes. She saw the loops, the endless possibilities. She found that the branches had all been severed. Nothing but inevitability remained, staring her right in the eye. In the end, she was pulled across the great threshold, just like I was. I was next.
Okay.
Next for what?
You're not listening. I'm next.
Ich habe keine Ahnung.
What is so special about Lily Myers' art?
No, that's not me. That's not my name.
Ah, okay. Er sagt, was ich als nächstes... Ja, okay. Ich hätte...
What happened to you, Jimmy? Why are you in this
Die
place?
Reihenfolge muss ich...
I'm not. I'm 6 feet under, looking up, watching reruns without a care in the world. You know, Joseph was a beacon. His passing sent ripples traveling in all directions, touching all of us with burning intensity. In my case, resulting in immobilizing guilt. After all, I sent him out there. It was all my fault.
What was? What did you ask him to do?
Be patient. We'll get there eventually. We need to follow the rules. Let's continue, ironically, with the men who break the rules.
Black Hats. Okay.
You mean the Black Hats? They're the men who break the rules?
Indeed. Your father broke every rule in the book, did he not?
That's a mild way of putting it.
I feel your pain, but you will be free of him soon enough. I've seen you atop a great pit, dropping the last remaining memento of him into the empty blackness below. Your mother, on the other hand, that's a story with a different ending.
You know Mom? How is she?
Why don't you see her yourself and find out?
It's complicated. Last time we met was... ugly.
Looking away won't make it any less ugly, Kathy.
I know,
Hat auch
just
einen Punkt.
not yet.
Very well. Let's go see the man you reunited with his family.
Den Mann mit seiner Familie vereint hat.
Hey, I'd like to show you something.
No, that doesn't happen yet.
Okay.
Do you know what happened to my grandfather in 81?
No, that's not him.
Yeah?
The man in red? Is that who you're talking about?
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Who is he really?
The collector of souls. The one who beckons and prepares. Some call him a spirit guide. Others, a devil dressed in red. You are doing so much better than the last time. Now, ask me about the first thing you can think of.
Das erste, was wir hatten, war eigentlich das.
What happened to my grandfather in 81?
Oh, poor Joseph. Wrong place, wrong time, wrong friends, wrong life. An unstoppable force meeting an immovable object. There had to be course correction, Kathy. The house always wins.
What did you ask him to do?
I asked him to find the source and destroy it. For me, for Lily, for all of us.
The source of what?
Everything. The madness, the betrayals, the limitless suffering.
How would he do that?
I don't know. Joseph had a plan.
I found the message you left for Grandpa. You said, "It happened to you too." What did?
Meeting the lights, of course. Don't you have my picture from the night in the forest?
You mean this?
Oh, yes. They felt so warm, so comfortable, luring me in. But when they got close, I could feel my mind split in two. I found myself with one foot on either side of the line, the thin line between hell and here. It felt like breathing through my nose with my mouth underwater. No wonder some sink beneath the surface, never to be heard from again.
Was that what happened to Joseph, Jimmy? Did he sink to the bottom?
I wish I knew. I'm just a man stuck with his ear up against the wall, picking up a word here and there. I am so tired, Kathy. I can feel the lights even now. Endless static in my head, like a TV tuned to a dead channel.
But what are they? Where do they come from?
The cradle of obscurity. The alpha to our omega. The distorted mirror.
Why are you constantly speaking in riddles?
Why do you assume I have a choice? We are nearing the end. Ask me about the misguided faithful.
Kirche?
Is the Church of the Holy Trinity the misguided faithful?
They are, yes.
What makes you call them that?
Isn't it obvious? They believe the lights are divine. The lights are neither divine nor unholy. They are but a twisted reflection of us. The judge and the jury, our innermost child, our greatest fear. Everything we long for and desire. It's more than most of us can take. The cup runneth over.
How do I stop them?
You must go to their birthplace, their source. You must go to the cradle. It's the only way to save your friend.
What?
Was?
Are you talking about Eileen?
Yes, she is being claimed. She's in great danger. You have to go back, Kathy. Nurse!
I need more than that, Jimmy.
Nurse, help!
Okay, Eileen ist...
I need to find Eileen.
Okay. Das war... Holy shit. Das überschlägt sich aber ganz schön jetzt gerade. Oh, da war das. Kirche?
It's an altar. You know, the place where they put...
Mhm. Sind die Türen jetzt auf oder nicht? Die sind auf. Okay.
William T. Price. So that's Father Bill. Looks more like a businessman than a cult leader. Isaac's desk. There might be something useful inside. Found a large old key in here.
Hey! What are you doing in here?
Whoops.
Cut the bullcrap! Where is she? Where's Eileen?
What in the Lord's name are you talking about?
Red-haired girl, I know she came here to see you. Tell me where she is, or I'm calling the cops.
I don't think that's quite necessary.
breaking and entering, are we?
You don't understand. My friend has been kidnapped.
Funny story. Hands behind your back. Now!
Ugh, you gotta be kidding me.
Oder Brot, dass der
Better hope
dahinter
that Father
steckt.
Price doesn't press charges.
I want my phone call.
Can't hear you in there.
You are such a fucking prick.
Enjoy your little vacation. I know I will.
Oder Brot, dass er mit drin
Well,
steckt.
this blows. And I smell like goober. Fan-fucking-tastic. I need to get out of here. Who knows what that freak is doing to Eileen right now?
Okay. Kleiner Fernseher.
Looks like the mop is within reach. Maybe I can make some use of it. Okay, now what? No.
Schade.
Okay, now what? Worth a shot.
Wie das macht.
Oops. These paper clips might be useful. Locked tight. Where's the trust?
Sind aber nun schon im Bett. Gute Nacht, viel Spaß noch. Lass ihr Handy am Strom laufen zum Blog. Alles klar, Foxy. Dann schlaft gut, ihr beiden. Danke, dass ihr da wart. Ich hoffe, wir sehen uns dann morgen zu Twilight Princess. Da geht's weiter. Dann schlaft auf jeden Fall gut. So.
Two large paper clips, nice and thick. These are probably robust enough to make a lockpick out of them. Okay, let's see if I still got it. Not perfect, but they should get the job done.
Okay. Dann mal mit der Tür auf. Oh Gott. Okay. Nein, das auch nicht. Okay, das. Okay. Damit. Up, 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 up.
I'm so good.
Okay. What now?
Locked. What a shocker. If I ever need to find evidence, I'll know they look sturdy enough. Wouldn't be able to break them open without taking my time and making a lot of noise. I have better things to do than trying to steal random evidence. An axe, a sledgehammer, and some other heavy tools. Brilliant idea to leave those lying around next to evidence lockers and locked cells.
Okay. Dann würde ich sagen, wir speichern hier. Und versuchen das nächste Mal rauszukommen hier. Das wird noch lustig. So, das sollte auf jeden Fall für heute erstmal reichen. Dann brechen wir nächstes Mal richtig aus dann. Mal gucken, ob wir da einfach abhauen können oder nicht, aber das erfahren wir dann nächstes Mal sozusagen. So, machen wir hier. Ja, ich habe gespeichert. Ja.